I think I found a good way of dealing with Disc Priest. Watch this, folks. Of course, you have to be a monk and you have to have Ring of Peace. Rather than fight him, let's just have him go for a swim. That'll keep him out of the fight for a solid 30-40 seconds, believe it or not, because he's got to go all the way around. He's just trying to figure out, how did I get in the water? I don't understand. I can't swim. It took me a very, very long time, almost a year, to figure out why demon hunters have spectral sight. And it comes down to the fact that they don't have good vision. They don't have good vision. That is the reason why. I head up to Lumber Mill, as you can see, and there's a demon hunter. Oh boy, it's going to be a fight. So I'm all prepared for a fight, but we're going to try to go for the flag anyway. And I'm trying to figure out what this guy is doing. He's like hiding behind a stump. Dude, I'm gonna cap. See, this is where he probably needs to get a seeing eye dog so he can stop me from capping. I mean, seriously, folks, what is this guy thinking? Or what is he doing? He's just hiding behind a stump. Dude! And now he just runs away. Run away! Run away! Oh my god. Okay, now I feel kind of bad that I'm criticizing players without offering any kind of reasonable solution. So here's what I'm thinking. Every single player gets their own seeing eye dog in game. So if they go AFK, the dog will bark. Or if they're just a really bad player and they don't know what they're doing, the dog will bark and explain to them what's happening. So for example,
what's that? There's a noob monk coming to Lumber Mill? I don't know what to do. What should I do? No, I don't want to stop him. I'm gonna hide behind this tree stump and try to confuse him into going AFK. Screw it. I'm gonna go somewhere else where I'm more useful and needed. Goodbye, Mr. Monk.
sometimes when you play fire, it just gets too hot. Too hot. Some like it hot. Hot in the city. There's a lot of songs with hot in it, but anyway, we're right out of the gate here in Silver Shard Mines. DK death grips me, not a good move because I'm just going to get it away. Just fire everywhere, fire, fire. Gonna burn the world. What do you want to do? I want to burn the world. So watch what happens here, okay? We're right out of the gate. This has just started. Now, the problem is that losing has a way of compounding itself, because as soon as this DK goes down, this guy's dreams start to fade away. Yes, Dreammaker's dreams start to fade away. And it gets to the point where sometimes you just get so conditioned to losing that you're just like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna AFK out, and 1, 2, 3, magic. He's gone. I'm telling you, losing, it can be very, very contagious to the point that you just feel predisposed to losing, and it really sucks. Deepwind Gore is the place that absolutely confounds the Alliance, so I'm kind of confused because I'm supposed to be confounded here. I'm playing Alliance. Oh my god, somebody's actually guarding mines. Take a picture. And I look at mid, people are fighting, they're at mid. Hey, Alliance is doing the right thing at the right time in the right place. We should take a picture. Oh yeah, I did record it. Anyway, I finally figure out something to do here. I'm going to protect this mage. I'm going to try to keep him from dying, which really doesn't work out too well for the mage. Got a proc on Void Tendrils and getting some dots on the shaman. Mage dies. Thanks for playing. Shadow Crash. Very slow. Speaking of slow, I get Void the Siphoned up to slow him down, just out of range of the capacitor totem. So I'm in good shape here. Good shape in a fight. He's got dots on him. Now I'm running away and he's got a slow on me. And he basically locks me out of shadow, which is super easy to do for anybody. Now he's popping all his whammies, and he lets me get the mind control off, and I lower him down because, hey, I learned in that movie that was the last Star Wars that George Lucas directed, right? Where, Anakin, I have the high ground, so therefore you're supposed to win. But no, watch what happens. I'm going to rewind it. Feral lunge, right back up. I do the right thing at the right time. I not only mind control him, I mind control him to a position where he should not be able to get to me, but because melee have incredible gap closers and can leap tall buildings in a single bound on a regular basis, guess what? He's back in the fight. It's just, it should not be sweated out like this, and it just really shouldn't. You do something like that, have a good move, it should pay off. Yes, I won, but keep in mind that he was a little bit down on his health when the fight initially started. For those of you who think, oh, maybe Luxeley's just exaggerating a little bit about where melee can get to, but DPS casters and healers can't, well, here's another one of those clips. There's just so many of these clips. 2 warriors in a fight, okay, we get there, we have a healer, so we're in good shape, and kind of watch what happens. You're going to see this warrior enter the picture. There he is, there's the warrior. Watch what happens. I'm going to slow it. Actually, it's frozen. Watch what this guy does. He charges up a hill. Unbelievable that you are able to do this. Why is it that melee can do these things and casters and DPS healers cannot? Give me a reasonable answer, someone. Eye of the Storm on my kangaroo mount. Just love. Oh my god. Hop, 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 hop. So I'm heading over to that mage tower there, and I gotta say, my heart goes out to this guy because he's got a brain. He decides to wait, which is perfect. So we both kind of hide behind this part in the bridge here, waiting for the guy on the Alliance to move away from Mage Tower, which is exactly what he does. Puts us in a good situation. Now it's time to go. Okay, hop, 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 hop. So I hop my way over to Mage Tower. Hop, hop, hop. I just love this Demon Hunter map. So there it is. We got Mage Tower. But of course, he blows the horn of Gondor. So quickly get a imprison on the monk. Gonna buy some time, hopefully. Maybe we could capture the node, even though it's only 3 seconds, whatever. So now the other guy's going after him. He incapacitates me, and the monk just does what he needs to do to hold on to the node long enough for a healer to show up. Yes, a healer shows up, but he's not the only one who gets the memo. There's a few other memos that went out, and sooner or later, basically the whole pre-mate's gonna show up. So now the monk, now we got here they come. Here they come. They see there's trouble, so now we got an Ellie shaman here, or some kind of shaman. Got the monk, got the priest, low on health. Oh look, another monk and a priest. Wow. Just wow. At least we had the right idea, just couldn't execute it. We were the only 2 people out of 15 people that had the right idea. Kudos to this guy. I heard there's a little bit of trouble up at Lumber Mill, so basically the entire Horde team shows up. Whatever, 3-4 players. But if that's Alliance, nobody shows up. They're like, oh, someone will take care of it. I got better things to do. Basically, we go up here and we just see it's just one Demon Hunter. His name is Demon Weaver. Isn't that a cute name? So watch what happens to this guy. We get him all dotted up, and Demon Weaver is just going to float down to a long, slow, gliding death. He's just like fading off into the sunset, both literally and contextually, but he's on fire while he does it. So he's just kind of floating, fading, floating away. He's like a plane coming in for a crash landing. He's hoping to crash into the water, gets to the bridge, but it's thanks for playing. Nighty-night, Demon Weaver. Thank you for playing, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, by the way, he didn't get Lumber Mill either. So it's one thing to ignore objectives, it's another thing to not even realize they exist. Here I am, my biggest choice is, do I go to Lighthouse or do I go to Waterworks? Lighthouse, Waterworks. And these guys seem bent that they're going to go to Waterworks. Now, it's kind of interesting because I see the DK leaving Lighthouse, and what happens? They go after the DK, I go after Lighthouse, because I think, hey, there's nobody there. I know there's a rogue there, or some kind of stealthy there. There's no doubt in my mind that there's somebody there. And if I had one motherfucking person with me, there's the rogue. There's the rogue.
Is the bad language necessary?
If I had one person with me, I would have been able to cap. No, but they decide not to go to Waterworks. They decide to engage the DK, and...
Lighthouse, Waterworks, DK. Let's go after the DK. Good job.
I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Every time I think that players can't be more inexperienced, can't be dumber than they are. Now there's another rogue showing up, and now they all one guy decides to come and help and try and cap.
Thanks for playing.
Oh my god.
It doesn't stop, does it? Noob PVP.